Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams. Happy Monday. Fall is in the air, Thanksgiving is this week, and boy, do we have a lot to be grateful for. So let's kick things off with some motivation. Here's the quote. Live a life full of humility, gratitude, intellectual curiosity, and never stop learning. As you reflect on your year, your experiences, your ups and your downs, it's important to think about how far you have come. Take a pause and acknowledge all the good happening in your life and around you. Take a moment to count each blessing and meditate on that because our minds naturally pushes out negative thoughts. So we must be intentional about gratitude in the present and keeping our hope alive for the future. Now let's get on with the show. Today, I am highlighting a young entrepreneur in our community by taking you inside of the new Diligent Hands Barbershop. Then my dinosaur friends are here joining me to share about Jurassic Quest Tour, which is coming to Fort Wayne, and how you can win a family pack of tickets through our giveaway. And later, it's Money Monday with Foster Financial, and Caleb Doan is here to share some great financial education. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Diligent Hands. I am here at Diligent Hands Barber Lounge, which is owned by the youngest barber here in Fort Wayne. I am so excited because they just opened, and I'm going to take you on the inside, talk with our owner, and learn all about their services. Let's do it. Joining me now is their founder and CEO, Justin Groves of Diligent Hands. Hi, Justin.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Congratulations. I have to start off by saying you just launched this barbershop here in Fort Wayne.
Sure did.
That's a huge accomplishment. So tell us about Diligent Hands.
Okay, so a little bit about Diligent Hands. I went to St. Francis here in Fort Wayne, and I wanted to open a barbershop. I started as a college barber in the dorms. Being a broke college student, you don't have much, and I had to find a way to make some money. And I graduated 2 years ago with a business administration degree, and I decided I wanted to take my career and go into the barber field. I went to barber school at Chosen Christian. They call it now Recalibrated Christian. And a year right after that, I went ahead and opened my own barbershop.
Yes, that's so awesome. Such a journey, and I love that you immediately put your degree to use. Mm-hmm. And so what really separates this barbershop from other ones that may be in town?
So when you come into this barbershop, you're gonna feel the diligence. I mean, as soon as you walk in, we got white floors. I mean, you can just tell it's clean. The first compliment that we get, wow, it's clean in here. Most barbershops you go, it's just a chop shop. They want to get you in and out. You don't know who you're going to. You build a relationship with the barbers here, mm-hmm. And we offer services from facials, head massages, haircuts, hair washes, whatever you can think of, we offer it.
Yes, and it's well lit. One thing I can say, I love all the ring lights mm-hmm. and all of your framework that you have here and how organized each of the stations are.
Yes.
And so you mentioned some of the services, and when people come in, what can they really expect when it comes to the quality of work when they leave?
When they leave, it's going to be 5-star service. I mean, everybody that leaves this place is always going to be satisfied, no matter what. I mean, if we ever have any issues or anything like that, we'll make sure they're resolved before you exit that door.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that I love, you said that you were the youngest barbershop owner here in town, and that's mm-hmm. a huge accomplishment. And so as you were starting off young, starting your business, how do you really hope to have this business grow and impact the community?
So I hope this really grows and impacts the community. I want to be able to give back. I want to start giving out grants to students to go to barber school. Hopefully one day to offer them a chair in my barbershop, mm-hmm. as well as eventually in the next year or so, I want to open my own barber school. So that being said, wow. I want to be able to offer the service to be able to teach people. I do shadowing now. I do a lot of internships. I do a lot of that already in the community.
Yeah.
So being able to offer this skill to people will be the best thing possible.
That's awesome. And as you are growing as a business owner and really as a barber, how do you pour into your talents and keep up with what's trendy?
So actually, January 21st, I'll be going to a barber competition to compete. I'll be going out there with a lot of the Midwest barbers and just showing off my talents and meeting a lot of the new upcoming barbers that are new and trendy and have all the new styles, color, everything like that. So, I try to keep up to date that way.
Okay, that's great. That sounds really exciting. And when it comes to different haircuts and styles, is there a particular style that you specialize in? Do you do design work and all of that?
There you go. You hit the nail on the head. I love to do designs. That's my favorite thing to do. I like to draw. So, if somebody comes in, I don't get it often, but when somebody tells me to freestyle, I'm going freestyle.
Oh, fun. Okay, I love that. And you do all different hair types, right?
Any texture you bring it in, I'll do it.
That's great. And when it comes to your team and your staff here, share with me the energy and just the vibe when people come in and experience your place.
As soon as you walk in, you're going to hear a lot of laughter. We're always having a good time in here. We're always going to be talking about sports or whatever's going on in the world, and we're always going to make sure it's fun, family friendly. Music, the playlist, we've always got good music playing. As soon as you come in, it's real bubbly in here. Everybody's having a good time. We get some complaints about barbershops. Sometimes they can feel the energy is just off.
Yeah.
You come into this shop, the energy is just right.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it is very vibrant. You have natural sunlight. Like I said, it's well lit. You had the music playing when I got here. You got video games. You just got something for everyone.
Everything. Every
vibe.
age group.
It's a vibe.
For sure.
And so if someone wants to come out and experience your barbershop, do you have any promos going on right now?
So right now, the best promo that we got going is if you go to our Facebook page or our Instagram page, you share one of our posts with our link, we'll gladly have you come in on Black Friday, give you a $25 haircut.
Okay, nice. And what are your social medias?
Our social media, so it's Diligent Hands on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, and let's talk about the name a little bit. How did you come up with that name concept?
So, I'm a big believer in God. I have a lot of faith. I was reading through the Bible, and in Proverbs 10:4 it said, "A slack hand causes poverty, but the hands of the diligent makes rich." And thank God I've been able to provide for my family, provide for my barbers, provide for myself by using my hands that God blessed me with. So it really stuck with me, and it speaks volumes with me, and I think it's just a name that's just very catchy and it's very elegant.
Yeah, I love that. I love that there's so much meaning, and I can tell your passion from speaking with you. And so I want to wish you the best in this business, and hopefully everyone just gets exposed to you. What shopping center are you in?
We're in the Coldwater Crossing Shopping Center.
Okay, and they can come out to see you. What are your hours?
So our hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 4. No, not 9 to 6, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Meeting you as well.
If you would like more information about Diligent Hands, you can actually find their website listed below and check them out on their social media for all of their promos. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Diligent Hands.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by Jurassic Quest. Jurassic Quest is the largest traveling dinosaur experience in North America. And guess what? They are coming to Fort Wayne. So today I am so thrilled to speak with Park Ranger Marty from Jurassic Quest. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing well. Oh, wait, it looks like you are not alone.
No, I've got Cammy the Camarasaurus. She's one of our 3 baby dinosaurs who seems to think my beard is food. I swear it's not food. So we've got 3 of them. We've got Cammy. You can stop eating my beard anytime now.
She wants morning kisses.
We have Trixie. We have Trixie the Triceratops, and then we have Tyson the T-Rex. So you guys get a chance to meet all 3 of the babies at our show.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that baby looks like it wants a little morning cuddles. I love it. So, of course, Jurassic Park is such a popular movie that we all love so much. So this Jurassic Quest is a way that people can really experience the adventure. So can we start off by you sharing all about this immersive experience?
Yes, well, Jurassic Quest is the #1 interactive dinosaur experience in North America. We have over 160 million years worth of dinosaurs for you to enjoy. In fact, we even have a 50-foot-long Spinosaurus, something you definitely want to see in person.
Wow.
But we also have the 3 baby dinosaurs that you can meet. And for the brave people in your group, we have the Raptor Training Show, where you can learn how to train a Utah raptor, which is the largest in the Dromaeosaur family. We also have new for this year our Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is a video tour teaching you all about the different dinosaurs in our exhibit. And then we have some of the largest rideable dinosaurs. We have dinosaur bounce houses, crafts and collaring station, fossil digs for kids under 2. We have our Triceratops soft play area. So there's just so much to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's for the entire family. As you stated, there's something for everyone. And I know that you all offer an exhibit, kind of like a realistic dinosaur exhibit. So can you share what that experience is like?
Yes, first thing when you walk in, you're going to see our dinosaur exhibit, which is filled with life-size dinosaurs from the Triassic, the Jurassic, and the Cretaceous. So all of the Mesozoic. And these, when you see them, and one of my favorite things to do is just watch as kids walk in and just watch their eyes just go super wide and their jaws drop as they see their first life-size dinosaurs. Because some of our dinosaurs are very, very big.
Yeah.
And they move and make dinosaur sounds, so it's really...
Yeah, they do look very realistic, which is so great. And then you also have a Rapture training experience. So tell me about that.
So yes, we have 2 Utah raptors. So typically when you think of raptors, you think of velociraptors. Well, in the movies, they made them way too big. In actuality, velociraptors are about 6 feet long and weigh 20 to 30 pounds. So they're really little. But Utah raptors were the largest in that group. And they grow to around 16 feet long and weigh around 600 pounds. So we have some of those that you actually get a chance to learn how to train and get them to teach them to do tricks and everything. We have Jojo and Diego, our 2 raptors, which are, once again, a lot of fun, but it's for the more adventurous.
Right. and there's an opportunity for people to be able to ride the dinosaurs, right? I mean, you all have one of the largest rideable dinosaur experience.
Yes.
So what ages is this for?
So all of our rides are for kids 10 and under. And the largest rideable dinosaurs are, once again, you're sitting on top of a T-Rex, or you're sitting on top of a Shannosaurus or Triceratops. You're sitting on top of these dinosaurs and actually riding them, which is also a great photo op for the parents.
Oh my God, I'm so sure. That must be so amazing. The kids can go home and say, I rode a dinosaur. That's so realistic. And in addition to these attractions that we talked about, there will actually be other things people can do, right? There's going to be a craft station, coloring, interactive games, other incubators. So it sounds like an overall really cool experience. And you guys are on tour right now, traveling all around, and you're coming to Fort Wayne November 24th through November 26th.
Yeah, we're going to be at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum and Exposition Center. Like I said, the 24th through the 26th, and we're Friday 9 to 8, Saturday 9 to 8, and Sunday 9 to 7. And you're talking about the things that we have available, but one of the things Jurassic Quest really prides itself on being is not only entertaining, but educational. Tammy wants you to know that we love our fans in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So we actually have a promo code that you can use. If you use promo code Raptor, you can actually save 10% off your tickets. And tickets have been selling out quickly, so go to JurassicQuest.com and get your tickets before they go extinct.
Oh, yes. And you know what, Park Ranger Marty? We actually have a little surprise for our viewers. Here at Wayne, we are partnering with you all to give away 2 family packs of tickets. Woo!
Nice.
So all you have to do is head over to our social media pages. That's Facebook and Instagram at Living Local 15 for the details on how to submit for this giveaway. And you can win a family 4-pack. We're giving away 2 before they sell out. So this is exciting. Thank you so much again, Park Ranger Marty.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm going to go feed this dinosaur.
Yeah,
Tammy, okay,
she's hungry.
I'll get you food.
If you'd like more information about Jurassic Quest, we'll have their website listed below to check it out. And don't forget to submit for the giveaway. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Jurassic Quest.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. Hello and welcome to Money Monday. I am here with Foster Financial's Vice President, Caleb Doan, to get some really great financial advice. Hi, welcome.
Thanks very much.
Yes, okay, so on Mondays we focus on women's financial benefits and ways that can really help them, especially during retirement time. And today, what are we going to discuss?
Yeah, so I saw a stat the other day that talked about how women are typically spending 20% more than men on out-of-pocket medical expenses in any given year. And so I thought it would be helpful to kind of focus on some of the sort of retirement planning techniques that we use specifically for medical expenses.
Okay, great. So with the healthcare expenses, why do you think it is that women pay so much more? Are we getting a surcharge that we don't know about?
I know, it's a good question. So when I first saw that, I figured, okay, this is probably from maternity expenses and things like that. But when I looked into it, only 2% of that difference was from maternity expenses. And so everything else was just from medications. Typically, women are going to the doctor a little bit more than men. And so just over their lifetime, they're typically spending more out of pocket. There's lots of co-pays and things like that that go along with some of the medical expenses. And so it can be even more important for them to plan for some of these expenses over the course of their retirement.
Yeah, women, we just have it just so hard.
I know, exactly.
We have more medical issues and, so we have to pay more out of pocket. So why is financial planning so important when it comes to incorporating in these healthcare expenses?
Yeah, so I mean, healthcare expenses are one of the largest expenses that people have in retirement and just over the course of their life. Taxes are certainly up there, living expenses are up there, but healthcare and medical expenses are one of the big ones that we typically plan for in retirement. And one of the best ways that we plan for that is by using a certain type of an account called an HSA or health savings account. And there's a lot of people that have access to these through their employer health insurance. But most of the time, people aren't taking advantage or aren't taking full advantage of the HSA accounts. They're tax advantaged in many different ways, but a lot of times people aren't really using it to its full capabilities. And so I thought it'd be helpful to talk about that.
Yes. Okay. So HSA accounts, the health savings accounts, it really does make a way if someone wants to contribute towards their healthcare treatment, right? So you take a part of your payroll. Can you break it down in case someone isn't familiar with it?
Yeah, so the HSAs are what they call triple tax advantaged, essentially. It's one of the most tax advantaged accounts out there.
Okay.
So when you contribute to the HSA, you get to write it off on your taxes in the year that you contribute. So, you made $80,000, you contributed $5,000 to the HSA. Your W-2 at the end of the year only says $75,000. So you get a tax break, you don't have to pay income taxes on the money that you contributed. Then that money grows tax deferred. So you can buy and sell securities when it's invested in the HSA, don't have to pay taxes. And then when you eventually withdraw the money, as long as it's used for medical expenses, you again don't have to pay taxes. And so this is a wonderful way to save. The issue that I see with most people is either one, they don't even know that they have access to an HSA. Two, they have an HSA, but they're not contributing to it, so it's not really growing. Or three, they are contributing to it, it's growing, but it's not invested. And so it's just sitting in cash in the HSA. So people will contribute $5,000 to the HSA, but it's just sitting there in cash. And so a year from now, it's still $5,000.
So what can you do with it?
You can actually invest it. So you could put it in CDs, a very conservative investment, so it's at least earning interest. Or you could go more growth oriented with it. You could say, hey, I'm not really planning on withdrawing money from the HSA for the next few years. Let's put it in some growth mutual funds. And so it could go from $5,000, and if the market goes up, it could go to $10,000 in 5 or 10 years.
Okay, this is fascinating. I have several follow-up questions.
Please.
Okay, because the first thing I'm thinking is, since this account is specifically for healthcare, you cannot withdraw from it unless you're using it for medical expenses. So how does one take the money from it to put it into an investment account?
Yeah, so you're saying if it's invested, how would you eventually withdraw it and use it for expenses?
If you're putting $5,000 into your HSA, how do you transfer that essentially into an investment account if you cannot touch it unless you are paying medical expenses from it?
Yeah, so it can actually be invested right inside of the HSA account. So there's a lot of HSAs that you can leave it in cash, but they also say, hey, we have these different investment options. It stays right inside the HSA. You're not taking it out of the account,
Okay.
staying right there, but it can be invested while it's in that account. And so then it can be invested. If you ever need to take money out of it, you simply sell out of some of the investments, transfer the cash to your checking account, and then save the receipt for your medical expenses to make sure
Right.
that you get reimbursed.
Okay, and
Yeah.
lastly, Caleb, what is the maximum contribution that one can put on this account?
Yeah, so for somebody who you're a single person on your high deductible health plan, which has the HSA, I think it's $38.50 for 2023. If you have a
Okay.
family on your HSA plan, I think it's $77.50 for
Okay.
2023. And then if you're over 55 years old, you get to add $1,000 to both of those figures.
Okay.
And so most of the time we encourage people, if they have access to an HSA, to max it out every single year.
Max it out. I knew that we were going to get some funky numbers here somewhere.
course.
Those
Yep, there
halves and
always is.
50s. Well, thank you so much, Caleb. We appreciate the information.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you would like more information about Foster Financial, we'll have their phone number listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, you can always catch up on full episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com and also by checking out our YouTube channel. And the Jurassic Quest giveaway is happening right now on our social media. So head over to Facebook and Instagram at Living Local 15 to enter for your chance to win 4 tickets. That's a family 4-pack to Jurassic Quest. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. So have a great day. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.